What's going on, peeps? It's Wrath here, hanging out today playing some more Idle Heroes. Today we are back on the Revival account, and we have news. We have big news. We have mediocrely awesome news. Okay, as you can see over here, we have 20,000 starry gems. This is all thanks to the people over on the SG Hub Discord. Huge shout out to you guys. Appreciate you. Hook me up like a tow truck. Good stuff. But the main problem I've been having here is I've got all these Prism Starry Gems, and I just cannot convert them over very fast. It takes forever. My credit rating is a hot 4 after purchasing like hundreds of dollars of stuff in the game. It doesn't matter. The game's like, nah, listen, you can buy like a C tier hero a day. C minus. C minus, mind you. It ain't enough. Okay, it's just not enough to be able to work with and do things. Not good. So we now have kind of circumvented that issue for the time being. Hopefully our credit rating will rise very quickly, being now that we can kind of play the auction house a little bit more, buy some copies, sell some copies, do some things like that, and we'll be in a good spot. But the main thing that I want them for is many things. It helps a lot with events if I don't want to go like balls deep on just spending on this is a good example. You can go hard on these, spend your $100, get all the double loot bonuses and stuff like that, and it's good. It's still good. I still think it's not a bad value. But with anniversary event like 2 weeks away, maybe play a little safer on that one. But the Glorious Treasury is nice. It is a predictable event that comes around every month and has a fairly decent amount of stuff that you can pick up out of it. And you can get a lot of that just from doing the actual card clash, which is great. So if you don't want to spend bunches of money to buy cards, I can convert some of my Starry Gems into Contract Starry Gems and purchase a few extra here to kind of scooch our way up to wherever we want it to be. And I like that. So that's probably kind of where we're going to focus around for now. I might do the Awakens as well. I'm not 100% sure. I'm like 50% sure we'll do the Awakening event and get to 200 points, because getting a B tier stone is not a bad thing at all. Even if it is locked to the account, I don't care. If it rolls super great, I mean, that kind of sucks, but it's still also on my account, so I don't care. I'll be pretty happy with it. But yeah, so that's kind of the initial news. What are we doing today, though? As you can see, we don't have any of those converted over yet. We have like 250 Contract Starry Gems, so I'm probably going to have to play the auction house a little bit tonight. Purchase some copies, retire some copies, purchase some, you know the cycle. We'll do that. But today I want to knock out the growth chapters. I want to finish this part of the game up because they've been kind of just staring at me for a while. And it's nothing too hard. Like, we can go ahead and get this done. I didn't even know I did a 7-star quest. I guess I got one yesterday and didn't realize it, so that's done, which is nice. We can forge that stuff up, takes like 2 seconds. Drop a 10 piece in the Super Wishing Fountain. Again, no problem at all. 10 billion damage to guild bosses. I would say that's not an issue. I would say we can pull that off for sure. Hopefully in one hit. I would hope in one hit. And in stage 7 in Broken Spaces, we're very aware that we can do that. This will net us quite a few more cores, which is actually a good deal because I am going to probably need a lot of this stuff. Because our next plan, I have decided, after taking in the advice of the community and learning and listening and using my ears and my brains, that our next build will be Elena. For 2 reasons. They're like, hey, crowd control's great if you build a Betty. That's a good choice. But if you kill everybody immediately with your Super Aspen having better tenants, you don't need to crowd control them because they are dead. And that is a really good argument. I like that line of reasoning. Dead people can't hurt you. They don't need to be crowd controlled because death is the ultimate crowd control. Probably going to go Elena next. To do that, though, we do need a lot of stuff. I could regress Wukong and repurpose like all of his materials to build Elena much, much faster than normal. But we're still going to be a little bit short in some areas. Primarily Stellar and, of course, Crystals of Transcendence, because we only have like 400,000 of those bad boys now. We have about 3 million-ish Stellars. We need, I think, like dang near 7 million of this to go all the way to Tree 5. But, of course, we do need 5 million of these, and we're a long way off that. So we'll probably end up going a little bit in on the event to get 15-ish coins, purchase maybe some Stellar, maybe we'll go this way. It doesn't really matter right now yet anyway. It's not too big of a difference maker which side we go on, but that's going to be our next build. So first things first, let's knock out these growth chapters and get them done. What do we need to do? We need to forge some 5-star gear. I believe this is the last time we have to do this, so I can just forge them all. That's done. It does eat a little bit of gold, but that's fine. I need to go ahead and I need to wipe it out. It needs to be finito. It needs to be finished. And then the rest of this stuff, like, I know some people are probably saying, like, hey, wait, hold up. Why don't you just Whatever. We could have converted those into the little resonance crystal thingies, but it's not that big a deal. We will get plenty more orange gear, and we can do things that way. It'll be fine. I just wanted to get that done. It is now done. $25 million back. 1,000 Gimiges. Some of these suckers coming out. That's beautiful. Get that done. Hold up. We have 1,000 summons. Let's just go ahead and drop these real fast. Get them done. So I'm not just blowing 800 for no reason. Will we get a 5-star hero? That's the real question. We did. We got a Lord Bade. Would you look at that? I'll take it. Quite a few 2-star heroes. Quite a few dark and light heroes coming in there as well for the 4-star factions. Not bad. I'll take it. I will take it. Now, we need to alter off like 90% of that crap, I believe. 1-star, 2-star. Get out of here. Glorious. How much space do we got? Honestly, that filled us up quite a bit. But that's not bad. We kind of needed to get some of this stuff rebuilt. So we have a bunch of fusions we're going to have to do to make all the food we need anyway. So it's not a bad deal. That's not a bad deal at all. What else do we got to do? Claim this. Claim thems. 10 more super wishings. That's easy enough to do. Who's on offer? Gloria? Listen, I love you, Gloria. I love you too, Penny. Neither of you is who I really wanted, but I'll take it. We didn't get either of them anyway. Still have 445 of these bad boys. The next time a super wishing event comes around that's good, I feel ready. I feel mucho ready-o. Grab them suckers out. Grab that sucker out. Boom. All of this is already done for us. That's easy. Just click, 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 click. Things you love to see. Click that. Click this. Click thems. 10 billion damage to the bosses. Let's do it. We do have a boss opens day. It is the Shadow. I always forget what Shadow does. It might be damage over time. It might be reducing our stats. We'll do a quick battle here just to see. Our boss lineup is set. He does have his core activated. I believe that's why he's going... What does our preset look like? You can't really look at it, I guess. It's fine. It'll be okay. It's all we need it to be. I think we'll be fine. Probably. Let's witness. Let's witness the amount of damage that we take/do. Start it at 1, and we'll start at 2x. Get through all of our attacks first. And then we'll kind of see what they're doing when they start attacking. So far, I don't see any negative effects, although we are counterattacking all of them. There's a broken, maybe attack and crit. I can't remember which one is which. They do seem to be debuffing our damage dealt, though, which is a little bit annoying, but not the worst thing in the world. It's fine. We can make this work. We'll just have to swap maybe one of his... There's a billion. Oh, good lord, there was quite a few billion damage ticks in there. Not bad. But yeah, we might have to bring the attribute reduction or cleanse or whatever effect onto our team for this, just to make sure we maximize damage. Being that he did like probably 10 billion damage in one hit there, I think we're more or less okay probably. That we probably already hit 10 billion damage now, and we could leave the fight and have already had it done. But we're not going to do that. We are going to fight the entire thing out for sure and sip on some Yoo-Hoo. Will Star Team do it? Delicious. Okay, so this is a long-lasting attack debuff. We definitely need to be stripping off the negatives on our attack. I didn't realize it was going to stack up so high. We're probably going to hit like a wet noodle here because of this. Yeah. He's still hitting kind of hard, though. I'm waiting to see his active skill go off. Pop it at 1x speed. Yeah, I mean, there's still some big damage coming out, but I feel like this has got to be causing some kind of issues for us. For sure, right? It's got to be. It'd be weird if it wasn't. Let's go ahead and smoke on through this. Like I said, we've already gotten 10 billion damage, which is good enough. But yeah, I guess if we're trying to maximize the amount of damage we're going to deal here, we do want to make sure, where's my mouse at, that we pure these off every round. Weirdly enough, these guys aren't really stacking it up much. He's stacking it up like crazy. I wonder if they like target your highest attack unit or something weird. I don't know. Because she's got like none debuffs. She's just chilling back there. Very little debuffs. He's got debuffs out the yin-yang. But we're starting to lose armor now as well. That could be a certain round that kicks in. I don't know. Got so many negative effects, we can't even see all of our negative effects. We do get a lot of extra attacks out now, though, because every time these guys attack, all the Queen's Guards kind of re-attack them, which is kind of nice. It's extra damage for everybody. Boop, 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 boop. It does take a lot longer to do the fights, though. That is for dang tootin'. We didn't put in our little burn, bro. We're so stupid. Oh, people are going to start dying. They're starting to ramp up their damage a little bit. As you can see here, they've got their little attack boosts coming in. Not bad. Our team is starting to... Wukong died. Brohan here still going okay, though. Some billions of damage still getting landed. I don't think it's going to be our greatest. Like I said, we have lost a significant amount of attack and apparently armor and whatnot now as well. We might not even survive to see the end of this because we can't fear people. We are dead. We are dead, and we have died with 178 billion damage. Honestly, I'll take it. Not bad. 42 billion from the old Wukonginator. Not bad. Not bad for a not even tree upgraded E-tier hero. We'll take it. But really, all we needed to do there for surezies is we already fully maxed out the thing. What, it took 150 million damage, 150 billion damage to do the whole deal. We're already maxed out on our loot, which is fantastic. Things you love to see. That's one of the things I love to see. Let's go ahead and do this whilst we're here. Boop. Boop, boop, so I don't forget it, because I will forget it. Boop, bop, bam. Glorious. We can buy a guild ticket. Are we going to buy a guild ticket? Maybe. I know I got 130,000 of these things, and you're probably all screaming at me to spend it on my tech, and I know I should, and that's why I don't do it. I don't do the things that I should. All right, that's now done. Grab this, grab some more Jimages, grab some more of these things. Boop, bop, beep, and this is the final test, is to beat stage 7. Well, I'm pretty sure we know how that's about to go. Well, actually everything's reset. That's right. We're fully resetted now. We have so many 4-star thingies. Let's just go ahead and just submit all these. Get our free loots out. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Yoink, and yoink. We still got 5 months of 7-star quests saved up. Things you love to see. But yeah, that's all finished. Fusion Awaken, we'll probably jump into that maybe tomorrow when we do our Awakens, if we do Awakens tomorrow. Probably not a bad idea. Super Wishing event, I guess already knocked out 10 of those but we can wait on an actual event to come around and do the rest. Broken Spasses. We already know that these guys are going to get absolutely just steamrolled. Like, we don't even probably, I think it's going to be this one-hit kill. Is she going to kill you guys? No, she doesn't. But it's relatively close-ish. Doesn't matter. Like I said, these guys are a one-tap every single time. They're dead. They only have like 200 million health, so the fact that we did 1.3 billion, a bit of an overstatement because they were dead long before it actually happened. But we can probably just smush our way up to 7 relatively easily. I don't think we might even one-tap these guys. No, we got close though. She still stayed alive with a little hair of HP, but it ain't gonna be enough. It ain't gonna be enough. She's going down. Oh, she didn't die from the basic attack. Is she good? Oh, she still died. Still died before round 3 began. Things you love to see. Give me all that loots. The Margarets, I mean, like I said, we can watch these just because it's not going to take long. They're going to go down relatively fast. We already one-shot one of them with an active skill. Obviously, the next time active skill rolls around, you're dead. And dead. 8 billion damage. Things you love to see. It's so nice. I love it. Aspen's a freak, and he's not even like his final form. He's only a B tier Aspen, a B+. Get this guy some Giant Killer. Get this guy some Defier. Honestly, I think I saw a copy in the auction house that had the Giant Killer, Defier, and Holy Armor, which I thought that might be something. That could, like for Valk waves, that Holy Armor might be the difference between you dying to that burn and not. So I don't know. That might be an Aspen copy worth keeping my eyeballs out for sure skis. Gruinator, are we going to one-tap a Gru? That would be probably, no. Close though, honestly, not bad. But these guys will go down pretty quick once we get through the initial cycle, everyone counterattacking and smoking on him. His next active skill will for sure kill this guy. And then this guy is probably 2 active skills away from being dead. It's just the way it works. It's just simply the way that it's going to be. I had some people suggest that instead of going like an Elena or a Betty, to just go ahead and trans Wukong, since he's already kind of close to being, you know, fully upgraded. He's already a V4 hero. And I can see there's some decent idea to that, because he does have some crowd control in his kit as well. But maybe next, maybe after Elena, because like peeps were saying, if your Aspen is a Freak Lord who can one-tap the world, you don't need too much support yet. And once we reach the point that we are like in desperate need of crowd control and stuff to even stay alive, well, at that point, yeah, we'll probably be ready to start upgrading some other heroes anyways. So I think we'll be all right. I know these guys will go down pretty quick. This is what, stage 5, I believe. It doesn't take too many rounds to get through this. Aspen's going to hit this guy, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Oh, he's stunned. Never mind. Does he have crowd control cleanse on this? I don't remember if I have crowd control cleansing on his boss fighting. It looks like I don't. It's fine. It's not a big deal. They're going to be alive for a little while, and then they will not be alive for a little while because that guy just got absolutely rinsed. And she will go down the next time she gets hit pretty much by an active skill. Even the basic attack is draining her down pretty substantially. As long as you don't get like frozen or petrified here, we're fine. Next attack, it's game over. Next attack, the over game has begun. As long as we don't... We're dead. She's dead. We're dead. We're not dead. She be dead. 50 billion damage by round 6. I'll take it. Absolutely. We know, again, these guys are not going to be too big of a problem. We might get frozen by the Corpse Demon a little bit, and I know I could just run the crowd control cleanse, but I'm not gonna. I'm just going to be lazy about it. Wow. We did not hurt bro much at all. He's actually doing pretty well. Oh yeah, we got twine as well. That's going to be annoying. I forgot about being twined a lot. We might have made a mistake by not choosing to be cleansing of the controlled nature. Although twine kind of goes around it anyway with the little seed that he sprouts, because it starts at the start of the round, it twines you. You can't really cleanse it off at the end of the round. A little bit annoying. I guess we could probably have swapped positions where he wasn't punching Corpse Demon, but punching this guy and active skilled the Oberon to death a little bit quicker. Because we're like permanently twined right now. Our twinage is just... It has been... I don't think he's dropped an active skill in 5 rounds. Which is crazy, because everybody else is kind of doing their thing. But Aspen is like, listen, I ain't doing nothing. I'm just... When he pops that active skill, there's going to be like 4 billion skill damage tied to it. It's going to be crazy. It's coming soon. Coming soon to a store near you. Aspen's active skill. Is it going to be this round? The Phoenix? Oh, it is. Bad news, buddy. They didn't kill him. Okay, it's okay news for you. You're still fine. Bro's just frozen, tipping that hat. It happens. It's the way the world works. He will go down soon. Eventually, he's done. He's below 60% HP. If we can get all these dang twines to stop twining the scrot out of me, it'll be a glorious time to be alive. It is not this day. It might be round 12. Round 12? Oh, it's round 12. Okay, so it's just the Oberon Kenobi. We're going to be okay. We might be able to beat this in 1 round if he doesn't twine the crap out of my Aspen. I believe for sure it's going to be... Yeah, it's dead. Nice. It all worked out in the end. Tons of crowd control on that one, though. We ate so many freaking seeds. Bro is like a freaking chipmunk over there, just chipmunking it up. But he's dead. Stage 7. Now, I do believe on this one we want attribute reduction. Although, we only really have one form of crowd control with the Horrify. Is it annoying crowd control? Kinda. But if we don't heal, we might actually die because of Remark. Do we just... Let's just send it. Let's just not adjust anything at all and pretend like we're just the greatest players ever to do it. And we'll just full on go with deep. And we have picked the wrong hero to punch that didn't have the Drake's reduction on them every single time. But next wave, it should be her, right? Yeah. We're already doing significant amounts of damage, which is great. I love to see the amount of damage that we are doing. Hopefully the Horrified has become a real big issue. He might actually end up like one-tapping some of our dudes. Because we are taking some actual damage now. Once she goes to 60% HP, we're going to be doing some nasty stuff. She's dead. She instantly died. Like I said, once they hit that 60% health mark, all that extra damage explodes people. So just Aspen now, and he's not going to be nearly as tanky. I don't think he has damage reduction built into his kit like Ada does. Either way, shouldn't matter. He's going down in like right then. 125 billion damage. So we're one-tapping all the way to stage 7 now, which is nice. Stage 6 was actually still kind of like on the fence, whether or not we could one-tap it if we get too crowd-controlled. I think we had some pretty bad luck with how many times we got twined, and we still got it in one go, so maybe we don't need to worry about it too much. Stage 8, we're not going to worry about more of this. I just wanted enough to finish the chapters, and that is now done. $25 million, 8 cores, 5 soul symbols. Finished. The growth chapters have been completed. Now we can grab this out. 120 scrummins and the rest of this jazz. Gimme. That's pretty sweet. How many scrummins does a feller even have now? 1,281. I think we're looking real freaking good for the anniversary event. 75 soul symbols. We literally just burned like 45 of these not even that long ago to do our glory challenges, and we're back to 75. That's crazy. That's a lot of symbolage, I feel like. I could be wrong, but it feels like a lot of symbols. What else we got? We got a bunch of these. I need to actually, like, get them above the threshold to buy out all the stuff. We might do that. How much do you need? I always forget. I need to, like, write it down and commit it to memory. For how much of this stuff. I don't think I did my Void Arc yesterday. I didn't. Oops. Oopsie poopsie. That's my bad. I do it manually. I know there's like a smash button that you can click, but I've done that a couple of times, and it annoys me that it'll put like my V5 heroes on like an egg. I'm like, I don't want to put a V5 or V4 hero on this. I want them to be on like these nodes, but the game decides that's not in the cards, and we can't do that, and it makes me sad in my heart. But whatever. We'll go ahead and I'll just pop these guys in just for now, and we can do some of that later. Butt cheeks. We've got 798,000 of these bad boys. I know we could get pretty far up here, but ideally, at least for me, I want to be able to purchase out all of these. And we need 688,000 to unlock the store, and then what is 6 times? It's like 240-ish thousand, 200-something thousand, so we need like 800 and like 900,000 to buy all of these, it seems like. We'll be obviously missing these if we do it that way, but it's not that big. What is that, 45,000? I mean, it adds up when you add each and every floor. It does make a difference. How much do you get for the whole thing? 10,000, right? Yeah, 10,000 plus 15, that 25,000, 45,000, 75,000. Math is hard. Like 120,000 of each for doing like the whole thing. Is that right? That sounds right. Could be wrong. Well, not of each. You get more stellar, but of the crystals. That's not that much. It really ain't that much. I think I'd rather just make sure I got the 10 cores. Need 100,000 more of these bad boys to pull that off. Can we even do that in the next? Oh, we can do it in the next 461 hours, but maybe not by tomorrow. No big deal. What I do want to do... we got mail. Oh yes, we killed all the broken spaces nerds. I had forgotten that you get rewarded for doing so. I was just doing it because it's fun. But let's grab all that stuff out. 20 orbs? Dang! So much money. We are so wealthy again. I love being wealthy again. It's a good feeling. It really is. 47 cores already. We just opened like 200 not that long ago. That's good. Because I will be using those to get spheres, and those spheres to help me round out these numbers to what I need them to be. But we've done the basics of what I wanted to get done. The growth chapters are now done. There's a nice clean spot down here. We ain't got to look at that anymore saying, do your growth chapters, because they're finished. But what we can do is a little bit of the Aspen dungeon, or at least try to. Thing I learned last time the Aspen dungeon came around is there are some waves I gotta watch out for. Primarily waves that have this little dude in there. Yeah. Alright, so this guy is a problem. For Aspen because he taunts. He does like the dazzle thingy, and I guess it, for some reason, like, is replaced by taunt. I don't know why. I guess if you can't target a random hero on your side or something, you just be taunted instead. So his basic attack that normally hits all backline enemies and would be enough to generally kill everyone, didn't work. I only hit one Russell in the back line, and then I ended up dying on that wave. So I do know now if I see Russells that I will just go ahead and put my active skill on, Demon Potion it, and we should be okay. With that said, let's make sure we got everything changed around how it needs to be. We also didn't have this beefy boy last time we went to the Aspen Dungeon. Now, I know it's not the greatest Aspen Dungeon artifact for sure, but it ain't bad. I mean, starting every round with 50% bonus all damage dealt and attack is still pretty beefy. It still ain't bad. I think I am going to rock Unbending Will this time. In case I get unlucky, in case I make a mistake, maybe it can spare me long enough to punch somebody in the face, heal up, and then move on. I'm going to leave Mark Purify off. Or is that we're going to put Mark Purify on. If we get crowd controlled, we're just going to assume we've made a grievous error in judgment, and it's probably over for us anyway. I'm not going to swap my enables all the way to speed. I think just the speed stone should be enough. 2235 speed is probably fine. And everything else is pretty much set how I want it, right? Double crit and control immunity is not a bad idea. It really isn't. Because if we are going to get crowd control and we can't purify it off, that could become a problem for us. We could swap this with, like, damage reduction. We could swap it with, like, armor break. Just to try to punch through people extra hard, extra fast, and kill them dead. You know what? Let's just punch through. Let's just go straight through and punch them right through their armor, straight in the boobs, dead. That's a good idea. I like it. Is it a terrible idea? Might be. I didn't change any of your enables. I totally honestly forgot. I don't think you're going to be that big of a difference maker anyhow. Let's be honest, Queen. I love you to death, but not that much. Okay, so got some gemages out of that. 41 milks, 8 demon potions. That's the primary thing we're looking at to make progress. Sherlocks are a problem. 2 Sherlocks could also be a problem, but I think we are going to open up this fight with a double active, or an active skill. It doesn't show we have one, but I believe that our artifact will give us one. And this guy should die instantly. Kills us on round 1. I would be very sad, but no. Easy does it. That's not a problem. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. A single Morax I don't think will be a problem either. Bonk, bonk. We didn't one-tap him. A little sketch. But not too bad. A single Tusilago. I still don't know what this chick does. I fought like 3 or 4 of them in the Aspen Dungeon pretty much only. I still have absolutely no clue what they do. A single Eloise. Are you going to be a problem for me? No, you are not. We didn't heal though. Little annoying, but it's fine. Another Morax. We know this guy's not a problem. Active skill should take care of him. It does. We're fully healed. Beautiful things. Getting some wood. These together, I still don't know what you do either. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really read a whole lot about glasses, bro. I know this guy can be annoying. She shouldn't be too bad. See what happens. We got feared ourselves, didn't matter. Still smoked them all round 2. That's great. Don't care. Next, I guess we could check our dudes. Did we get anything great back here? That's not bad. I'll take some arena chips for gold. And some wishing coins. I misread those, actually. I said that backwards. Whatever. It don't matter. Anything over here I want? Scrolling. Wow, we didn't get a lot of offers there. She's not showing up very much. Turd. Over here. I mean, I got so many of these. I don't really care. I'll just buy these because they can be used for events. Do I actually need this stuff? I've got a bunch, I feel like. Maybe I'll buy some. It may be a terrible decision. But, I don't know. I'm not sure how much we got, and I know we're going to need a lot of it. I'll just buy a couple for now. Because every time you're making these big heroes, like, it starts to chunk into that stuff relatively fast. That was easy enough. Gooston, Penny, Fiona, Qualdeck. Penny is a problem with reflective damage. Bro's also a problem, and we're not going to kill him in one tap. I think to keep this guy from zip-zapping me to death, I'm just going to call this one a demon potion wave. It might be a stupid idea. I might be overestimating. But at the same time, I don't know. I don't want to play that game where I'm just guessing. I'd like to get to a smash point, right? I'd like to make it to Purgatory 50. Our record right now is only 26. It's not great, but it ain't bad. Double Fiona, double Tusilago. I know Fiona can actually kind of drop some nukes, but if she doesn't get to attack, she doesn't drop any nukes because she's just dead. This lady is popping up everywhere. I might have to actually read about her. No, I'm not. Because she dies so easily, I don't think I have to read about her. Double Anabeye and some Sigmeister. I don't know if her basic attack makes you do 1% damage or if it's only her active skill. I think we just let this one ride, and if it's a horrible... Wow, I didn't expect to kill the Sigmund with a basic attack, but we absolutely did. Armor break coming in clutch there, I'm guessing. This wave again? Feeling pretty confident. Very confident. Very, very easy. Got him. Absolutely decimated. Amen Ramen. I haven't fought an Amen Ramen in a bit. We have the Mark Purify, so I don't think her basic attack is going to be super deadly. I say we just rock it. I say we rock it raw and just see what happens. We feared her anyway, so it's a great time to be alive. That actually hurt us a little bit. What hurt us so much? I wish I could have checked, because I already forgot who we fought. A singular penny. I'm going to milk to full, so I don't accidentally reflect myself to death. That might be a bad idea. Nope, it's a good idea. We're fine. Well, it's a waste of milk, I guess, but we got so much milk. Might as well use it. We know Morax is not dangerous. I probably could sub Queen in on that and save my active skill. Honestly, that would have been probably a smart thing to do. A single carry. This could be fun. Oh, she dodged. She died. Loser. Not so good now, are ya? Nope. Okay. Ticks. Damage when he dies. Shrinkify me, Captain. And turns me into birds. We'll get an active skill on round 1 regardless, so even if he does reflect my fear, we should be okay unless it drains out my own energy. We got shrunkatized. We're dead. We're absolutely dead. We got turned into a bird. I should have active skilled. Okay, listen, we're learning. We got to learn which waves are dangerous. If we don't, we'll never know. That's the thing. I think, honestly, ticks might have been part of the problem there. I wish you could see what hurt you the most. That would be nice. I know getting turned into a bird was kind of a boner. That's never what you want to have happen to you, is getting birded. I didn't expect these guys to honestly survive getting punched. I thought on a 4-man wave, the back 2 people would die immediately, and we probably would have been okay. Obviously, I was wrong, and they both turned out fine. Son of a scrotum. That's okay. Let's give you a demon potion, Halora, although I think you already have a demon bell. Are she going to survive? My guesstimation? No. I don't have a lot of faith in her ability to do much because she's not really a damage dealer. She almost pulled it off. Honestly, I'm impressed. She went further than I thought. But yes, we're learning. We're learning which waves we got to be extra careful with. I had 6 demon potions. I think we probably could have made it. I'll be honest, I think we could have made it. We didn't, but we could have. But that's not even that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. I'm not worried about making a new record every time we play it. We're learning the Purgatory. We've only been in Purgatory, I think, like 4 times. Maybe 5 so far that I've actually done any attacking. So I got to find out what waves are going to be problematic for us. Once we kind of get our feet under us, understand, like, this is one we want to smoke our way through, then we'll be in a better spot to start actually making legitimate incremental progress towards new Smash points, which I hope they're Smash points. I'm assuming that Purgatory 50 is a new Smash. If not, that would be annoying. Does it say? It does say 50 or 100 stages of each phase, so I'm assuming that does apply to Purgatory as well. Which will be nice. Yeah. So we should be okay. Make it to 50, try to climb our way to 100. I'm assuming eventually we'll start getting outsped by very fast enemies. And that's probably that's why I have a speedstone on him right now, which is why his damage is significantly lower. Is there ways to get around that? Maybe. He does have A- in speed. We could probably, maybe swap his enables to be speed enables, drop the speed stone, and give him back his crit damage stone, and see if it makes a difference. We have a lot of things to test. And try. Also, his tenant houses aren't filled. What does that even do for speed, by the way? How much speed do you give? She's given 20 speed at a house 39. When we get Elena popped in here as well, probably be a roundabout, because I can get some more of this fluorite and upgrade this a little bit as well. But he'll get another 15-ish speed. That's not bad. I can deal with that. We don't get speed from anything else other than our tenants, I believe. And honestly, it doesn't seem to matter what they are. Even the 10 stars are giving the same amount of speed. It's just they don't give hardly any HP or attack compared to, obviously, this chick is giving a freaking buttload. So a Trans Delana will obviously boost that a lot as well. We'll see. We'll see where we can kind of end up. We can upgrade a fish. Do I? I don't think so. It doesn't really seem to be that necessary. Can I upgrade my house? No, I cannot. Not even close. But that's fine. We're not even close to our coziness limits or whatnot anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Either way, what did we get done today? Nothing too crazy. I wasn't jumping out to change the world. Not today, at least. Tomorrow, the plans will be fairly simple. I want to burn through a lot of the food that we've picked up. We have 52 5-star heroes, which is a lot. It's a freaking buttload. Plus, we've got all these guys we can pull out. I'm probably going to pull out all the light and darks, maybe the darks. So I will need dark food if I'm building Elena. We'll grab this, I guess, as well. Got so many of these. We'll do a bunch of our fusion event. Hopefully, in some of these 52 heroes, we get some, like, queens or something. So I can awaken those queen copies and maybe get some queens for my actual team that's not a D tier queen. Like a C would be acceptable for now. But yeah. Do all the fusion event stuff probably tomorrow. Get all that loot piled up at our front door. And then maybe start awakening and trying to get to 200 points on the morrow. Who would I use the bee stone on? I wouldn't want to use it on Aspen. I mean, I could, I guess. But it's going to be a soulbound hero anyway. It can't be sold in the auction house regardless. And I've already got a B plus Aspen. I guess we could just roll the chance that maybe we snag a better B tier, got higher attack or something, or we get really lucky and grab an A tier or something. It's probably not a bad idea. I mean, running like a B tier queen probably wouldn't be a terrible idea either, just to guarantee we have a faster queen or something, but what's your speed at right now on this? 5. That is not much speed. Block chance, 12%. Doing great. But, yeah. Man, he is so much further ahead. 3.4 million attack. What is giving it all to him? Am I on drugs? He's not a 120, is he? He is. Okay, so he's gotten a little bit extra stats from being tree 120. He does have this gear on, which is pretty good. I need to swap this back before I forget it, because I will forget it, and then I'll be very sad when he does, like, no damage in other game modes. But, boy, he is just light years ahead of you. Is that just, I mean, he only gets, like, 20 million health from tenants. You know? I must be missing something. I'm probably for sure am. Does the core give you anything when you core it up? It does. It gives percentage stats. Maybe that's a big deal. Probably is a big deal. It's not a no deal, that's for sure. Plus, he's got like attack enables and stuff, but she has more HP enables, doesn't? Well, kind of a mixture of the two. I don't know. Right now, his stats are way higher than hers. Plus, he has B+. I understand. That makes a difference, too. I don't know what we're going to do with our stone. I'm on the fence. I could roll more Aspens, hopefully get like an A-tier Aspen myself and have to buy one. The likelihood we roll an A-tier Aspen that also has like Giant Killer, Defier, and all the good stuff I want, pretty low. So maybe we do go for a queen or something. I don't know. But that's for tomorrow. Really not a whole lot we could do extra today. Like I said, I could hatch an egg. Awaken. Become awakened. You suck. Awaken the next one. Just keep rolling. Eventually, we will get an egg. I forgot to check how far we are from the pity timer. I'll probably go with the somber eggs on every pity timer to hopefully get some, like, awakening materials from that blue crap. So I can start upgrading these dudes. We have 120,000 tree material. Okay, I guess I'll go ahead and pump that sucker up a little bit, yeah? Bong. Almost level 100 on our tree. A bunch of little baby star spawns rolling around, and I just ain't got the stuff. I just ain't got the stuff for them. Someday I will. We also, when does this come back around? Tomorrow. I could try to push this again as well. We unlocked, I think it was Vanquisher? I think we unlocked Vanquisher last time we pushed it. But we didn't have Queen yet either, which means our Aspen was much weaker. We also didn't have our splendid melodic strings or melody of the universe, whatever. So we could maybe make a push to get through Vanquisher into Dominator or something. Maybe not a bad idea. Something we could think about. Can't do it today, obviously, for surezies. I gotta do my Void Arc. Don't let me forget. You know what I totally forgot the other day? My Trial of the Mother-Loving Champion. I was close, right? Like, the events were going to end before Trial of the Champion ended. So I logged back in, like, it daily reset. I was like, oh, I should probably finish up my fighters stuff. Bad news, me. It was already over for my monthly events. So I got to, like, a few points in Trial of the Champion, and then I realized, like, oh, crap, it reset on me. Oops. So I didn't even finish this. I am so bad about not finishing this. It's a problem. It is a legitimate problem for me. I just never think about it. It comes around like every, what, 3 or 4 days? Every 3 or 4 days, I forget. I'm like a goldfish when it comes to Trial of the Champion. 0 memory. 100% memory loss. It's just the way that it is. But yeah, we're going to knock out pretty much all of this probably tomorrow. Get a bunch of food made. I mean, 55 stars is a fair amount of food, I believe. And we've already got a few of them just kind of chillaxing around. So, Pokédex-wise, who we going for? Field or Karma? Do we have 5 Karmas? We do. It looks like it'll be Karma, and then it'll be Field. We'll finish out that Pokédex for sure, but we need a lot. If we're not going to regress Wukong, which I'll be honest with you, I'm actually debating doing, just to replenish all of the resources in him, because outside of, like, Broken Spaces and Guild Boss, he doesn't do that much for me right now. Pretty much Aspen and Halora do everything together, and he's just kind of there. And pumping everything from him into Elena first, I can always rebuild him later, it's not a big deal, would probably be the better choice, rather than building Elena up alongside him, and just having a V4 Elena right away, and then having a Tree 5 Elena, and then, you know, obviously the Transcendence and all that stuff taking place. How close are we? We need 3 million more Stellar, probably about 4 million more Stellar, and 5 million of these. In this event alone, just by going a little bit deep, probably making it to like stage 9? Is that what it is? To get 15 coins? Yeah, 5, 7, 9. Factor about 25 cards per stage. That's what I do. It's easier in the first stage. I think the later ones sometimes take a little bit more. It'd be around 225 cards. We get 160, 170 for, well, not for free, but like your 49 that you get or 50 that you get plus 120 from these. We need to go about, what, 50 more cards? We could do that with some contract starry gems and make that happen. That'd give us 15 of these. I don't really want to push all the way to 11. I know I get a B-. We'll see how it's shaken out. If I'm really feeling crazy about it, maybe we go nuts for it, but I don't know if that's necessarily worth it. We would get 10 more of these. The downside to that is I'd have 5 that was kind of wasted that I couldn't really use. What I mean by that, you get 4 discounted, and then everything after that is not discounted. I guess, no, that's not true. How many do we need to spend to open this? We only got to spend 10. I guess we could go and buy something like this then. Wouldn't be necessarily wasted. Yeah, we just buy all 4 of those, and then we could buy one of those. We'll see. I'm not setting anything in stone yet. I'm probably not going to go crazy on the Starlight Melody to get 1,500. Pretty much to do that, if you're not going to spend your actual dollars to get the bonuses, you have to do a buttload of Awakening or open a freaking, I don't know, 1,000 cards. Like, no, not that many. But it's a lot of cards you'd have to open to get that to happen. If we do like 200, it'd be 600 points. And then if we do our Awakening points to get 200 points for the Awakening thing, we'll be like, I don't know, like 1,000 points tops deep. We'll be 500 off still making this happen. It's a lot. We probably won't make it there. Not without buying the Flora's thing. I'm probably just going to save on that anyhow. And we'll snag out some stuff more when the anniversary comes around. But that is probably going to be it for today, guys. I don't see anything else that I can really do that I wanted to make sure I got done, other than this is now finished. I didn't click on this. I promise you, it didn't happen. I'll claim all this. I'm here. Give me my stuff. But I didn't click. We leveled up. Going up in the world. But yeah, I didn't click on you. I did. I must have, but I didn't. Okay, I'm telling you I didn't. It didn't happen. It happened. But yeah, pretty much all there is for today. Tomorrow, we're probably going to go hard in on fusions, maybe some awakens, and we'll probably wait until like the last day of the event or the day before. Yeah, probably the last day, just have all of our cards. And then we'll just blitz through this as hard as we can, see where we want to end up at, and then grab out some Stellar first, go ahead and get to the 7 million that we need, and then anything else, go to crystals, and then maybe some sublimation material or something. But before we go, of course, gotta thank all the members on the channel, because you have to. If you don't, you're not appreciative, and that's not a good thing to be. So our greatest Rathkins, we have Shaheen, Trippy, White Crow, and Afghan Goo 420. Our great Rathkins, Lotto Delidzi, Bellandane, FMK What, Sir Rascal, and Wet Blades. A Rathican tier, JMV, Zanelli, Electric Leaf, Lost Emotions, Kai, Churg, Cosmic, Flow, Felix F, Gun Lampoon, and Popa Armando, plus boosts. Look at that. I was ending with and Popa Armando for so long that I say that, but there's also one more now. We have boosts after Popa Armando. So I gotta throw that in there too. But yes, why am I here? I left you on the infographic for one more day. I know I forgot it. I did. Oopsie doodles. Tonight, I will change it. It will be changed back. But with that said, thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. It means the world to me. That is going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget, smash that thumbs up button and show your support. And I will see you guys in the next one.